right, chat. Did y'all hear about this Duke Dennis situation? And I'm glad. I'm not saying I'm glad something like this popped up because it is unfortunate, but I'm glad I'm able to again speak on this topic and really get people to understand that the internet is a fairy tale land. It's not real. And basically what happened is apparently Duke Dennis was in a situation long ago. Chat, this situation is from like 2014. Where a girl came out and was lying and said that Duke Dennis was pretty much impregnated her. And she was a minor. She was 15 years old and Duke was 20 at the time, and he impregnated her. And the situation has been addressed and debunked numerous times by Duke Dennis. But because the internet is full of people who just want to see the world burn and just full of negativity, this situation has resurfaced. And it's unfortunate. But for Duke, I'm going to tell him just like I tell everybody else. When it comes to being an influencer, when it comes to being a content creator, you got to take the good with the bad. That's just the world we live in. So I'm going to play a little bit of this video so that y'all can get an idea of what's really happening.
The apology is never going to be as loud as the disrespect was.
Y'all can never let black men just
and he said a mouthful with that first phrase. The apology will never be as loud as the disrespect.
The apology is never going to be as loud as the disrespect was.
Y'all can never let black men just be happy and successful. So for those of you that are not chronically online like I am, the scuttlebutt in the news of the week is that Duke Dennis has allegedly gotten a minor pregnant.
Chat, and I want y'all to just realize when this thing decided to resurface again. Hold on, let me spit this out. Chat. Why soon after, literally right after Kai Cenat Mafia-thon ended, something like this popped up. And then hold on, chat. I want y'all to realize. I want y'all to look at the caption. Hold on, where is it at?
So for those of you that are not chronically online like I am, the scuttlebutt in the news of the week is that Duke Dennis has.
Look at this. Look how they phrased this. Kai Cenat's friend, Duke Dennis. Kai don't even have nothing to do with this. Kai has absolutely nothing to do with this. But to make it more compelling, they just throw his name in there along with Duke Dennis, along with this mugshot, trying to tarnish somebody's career. And you say, Drew, what's the problem with this? The problem with this is that allegations sometimes can be just as detrimental as the truth, as the verdict. Sometimes allegations can hold just as much weight as the verdict. Prime example, look at this Lil Durk situation, right? The city of Chicago took back the key that they had initially gave Durk just based off of allegation. Durk has not been convicted of anything. And we supposedly supposed to live in a society where you're innocent until proven guilty. But we all know, chat, that is not the truth. That is not the truth. We live in a society where social truths can hold just as much weight as factual truths, and sometimes more weight. I give you another example, and this is off topic, but there was a situation, I believe it was down in Virginia, where everybody online was talking about these people in these white vans. If you see a white van, ladies, beware, because they're abducting people, yada 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 yada. And there was no factual evidence that child abductors or women abductors drive white vans. But because this story reached the masses and everybody was talking about being abducted by white vans, the police department and the mayor of, I want to say of Virginia, was somewhere in Virginia, issued a statement, a public statement, talking about making changes to white vans and start to tow and get white vans off the street. That's something, chat, and they had no proof that child abductors or abductors drive white vans. It was just a social truth. But that's my point, why this stuff can be so damaging. You look at the Jonathan Majors situation, same thing. Same exact thing.
Has allegedly gotten a minor pregnant. Shocker, right? Big shocker. Well, this story is years old, and it's already been debunked 50,000 times. To make a long and old story short, back in 2014, there was a woman that came out on Twitter tweeting about how she was a minor and she's pregnant by one of her followers. And then in the mention, she goes on to mention Duke Dennis, who at the time wasn't the Duke Dennis that we do know, but will become the Duke Dennis that we know today. Now, you're probably wondering,
Omar, if this is old news, why are you reporting on it today?
Well, the problem is that it keeps coming up. These false allegations keep resurfacing, and we need to get to the bottom as to why they keep resurfacing and why people even give out false allegations anyway. Now, Duke Dennis did a slight...
I'm going to tell you why. And shout out to this teammate that I had long ago. But he rephrased an old saying. He said, money is no longer the root to all evilness. Attention is. Facts. Money is no longer the root of all evilness. It's attention. People will do anything for attention. People will slaughter somebody, have a shootout with the police, bring somebody, cause a depression, or bring somebody to the edge of offing themselves, all in the name of attention. There are women out here taking their clothes off just for some attention. Just for some attention. Money is no longer the root of all evilness. People want eyes on them. People want influence.
Address of the situation this time because he's already addressed it 50 million times before. Now, Duke Dennis has already addressed this 3 years ago, and his explanation back then was really all anybody needed to move on with their lives because ultimately they didn't really care in the...
This is my favorite tuning plugin for vocals.
Chad, I'm gonna let his I'm gonna let his explanation play out, and then I'm gonna leave y'all opportunity.
The only reason why I'm in this situation is because somebody killed my cousin, bro, and the dude who killed my cousin went to jail. His sister and his mama went to the police and said that I did something that I didn't do because they was trying to put me in jail because it was some animosity and some disrespect going on between my peoples and they peoples, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which is naturally understandable, bro. Your brother just my cousin. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of back and forth going on, a lot of social media dissing and beefing and things of that nature. And to this day, bro, Lord can strike me dead, but I don't have no problem, no bad feeling with the dude who my cousin. I forgive him. The girl who did this, you know what I'm saying, who went and did that, I forgive her. I went on about my life. You know what I'm saying? I got my record expunged. I was not guilty, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And whole time I thought that I wasn't gonna have to visit this, but y'all see what came up, and that's what the it is, bro.
See, the problem with false...
Yeah, hey man, shout out, man. Duke got a. I mean, he's on a plateau to where his patience is almost unlimited, almost unlimited. Cause most people would not have forgiven somebody who done off the close family member, and definitely wouldn't forgive this lying asshole who done brought up these allegations towards me, causing all this social media damage to my brand and to my reputation. But hey man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. What we got next?
Got a house on the hill, I don't back out. Ain't showing no love, no, not in this season. I'm waiting to bring all my racks out. Now who keeping all of my niggas? Been waiting to shoot up the burner. Caught in my feels, I need some more soda. She loving the pill, her body get warmer. Gotta let her ride on top.